Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, man. Today we have a Houston Rockets video. If you guys like daily Rockets content, be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. KPJ has been absolutely going off this whole, maybe not the whole season. He started off a little iffy, but the whole 2022 calendar season, he has been balling his ass off. We have a tweet here from, I'm gonna butcher this, Brado NBA, I think is maybe how you say it. He tweeted out Kevin Porter Jr.'s last 10 games, not including the Spurs where he left like really early with an illness, 18.5 points per game, 8 assists, 3 rebounds, 1.1 steals, and then get ready for this. He's shooting 49.2% from the field, 48% from downtown, 64% true shooting, and only 3.3 turnovers per game. So, those stats are almost star level. Those are like, if KPJ averages those numbers the rest of the season, he is an immediate kind of all-star, not lock, but immediate all-star candidate for next season. He's definitely trending in the right direction. And the Houston Rockets, man, we really need this. We really need this. The good news is, obviously, when we got Kevin Porter Jr., we got him for like a 7th grader in high school or in middle school, dude who's not even in high school. So it was really just an absolute steal. It was one of those really low risk, high reward. But then KPJ comes out last season. We all remember the 50-11 game against the Milwaukee Bucks. That was absolutely iconic. Just dropped 30 points was it like 33 the other night? This dude, he's a hooper. He's a hooper, and it's crazy, like, looking back at even just a couple of months ago, I guess it's months now. Honestly, it might have been like 5 or 6 weeks ago where Kevin Porter Jr., when he left the arena, like, so many Rocket fans, like mainly casual Rocket fans, they were saying, buy this guy out. They were saying, literally, cut the man, eat his salary, no harm done. And us hardcore Rocket fans were like, dude, have you watched Kevin Porter Jr. play basketball? Why? When we traded for Kevin, we knew that there was going to be, he's a really young kid, not locker room issues, but we know he's growing as a person. He's growing as a player. So stuff like that's kind of expected. And the fact that he came out, apologized right away to the whole team, I didn't really have a huge problem with it. Like I said, we don't really know that whole situation. I've tried to take it really easy with Christian Wood as well for not checking into that basketball game, because I guess when you really think about it, we don't really know what's going on. But I think one thing has been clear, and I'll make a Jalen Green video probably tomorrow. Kevin and Jalen Green as a backcourt, the future is looking really bright. Like, the future is looking really bright with the both of them. And I think this season, obviously, we're tanking. Hopefully get a top 5 pick, pair him with a big guy, maybe even like Jabari, maybe Chet. I like Chet, dude. I really like Chet. But that backcourt duo of Kevin Porter Jr., Jalen Green is going to be nice. It's going to be nice. People forget as well, Jalen Green gets way too much hate in the NBA. He gets way too much hate, and it's definitely because, first off, he was the 2nd pick in the draft, and also he is chirpy. He's got a chip on his shoulder. So does KPJ, and that's why I love that backcourt duo so much. They both have chips on their shoulders. They're both trying to prove everybody wrong, and they believe in themselves. Jalen Green dropped 30 points in his 3rd NBA game. That is talented. Kevin Porter Jr., 50 points in the first season. Didn't even play a whole season at point guard because he started the season with Cleveland playing shooting guard. Goes to the G League, kind of learns the ropes of playing point guard, comes to the team, drops 50 points. Consistency is obviously an issue with both of them, but they're so young, dude. Kevin's younger than me. Kevin's like 21. Jalen, he just turned 20? These kids are so young. Obviously, so many people just think like when a 20-year-old isn't dropping MVP numbers, they're immediately busts. And I know like all the Rockets Nation right now, the way both of those two guys have been playing, especially with Kevin Porter Jr. the last 10, if you're rounding up, that's 19, 3 and 8. And it's over a steal per game. So the future's looking just fine. And I think Kevin Porter Jr., he's about to take off. Jalen Green's about to take off for sure in the second half of the season. You can see he's kind of getting it all together. Kevin's getting it all together. They're learning how to play with each other. And it's super fun to watch, man. It's super fun to watch. So that's really it for today. I just wanted to kind of give some props, give some kudos to Kevin Porter Jr. Got a little bit of a busy night here. So check out my Twitter down below. Twitch also live stream pretty much every single night. And hit the like button, hit that sub button. But let's drop some comments down below on Kevin Porter Jr. and your thoughts on him.